Good afternoon, and welcome to Blindformers. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and for today we will be transforming Transformers Studios Series Movie 1 Barricade from their robot mode to their vehicle mode. And this guy is a lot of fun to transform into both modes. He's actually more fun vehicle mode to robot mode, and a little easier too. It's kind of neat, but that's untransforming. Maybe it's transforming in a different manner, but I do wish that we would get the vehicle modes in the packaging. We'd open it up and have the vehicle, and then try to figure out the robot from the vehicle. That would be a lot of fun. I don't like it. I don't like doing it the other way. I like the Walmart release stuff because it comes out in vehicle and I can move it. It's pretty cool that way. So let's get started on this Barricade. He is a fun transformation and a very fun Transformers. So first off, what you want to do to start your Barricade off is just make sure that his arms are straight. So you should have just the straight side of a police car on each side. Go ahead. We're not really going to do much with him just yet, but go ahead and close up the fingers. So if your hand is open for your guy, make sure that they're closed. By the way, he is in the rare few of ow, I just pinched the crap out of my thumb. Mm-hmm. He's one of the few that has articulated fingers. He is in the articulated finger club. Okay. Make sure you push the hand down until it snaps. So we'll do it on the other side. Where's the other side? Here's the other side. Okay, so pick up the panel that's right behind the hand that makes this arm kind of have some bulk to it. I really love that. I wish they had done more of that stuff with Studio Series ROTB Scourge. They could have made his legs thicker if they had done something like that. Then make sure you push the claws together till they kind of snap, and so they're locked into place as a closed unit. And then you rotate that hand backwards and you push it in until it snaps. There's a lot of snapping in here, and I love it. So once you've pushed the hand in until it snaps, we're good with the arms for now. Go ahead and pick up the windows if you want, but they're not. The windows are right where the door is, and the best way to find that is to I was going to say feel for the door handles, but oh wait, there's a door handle. Aha! So feel for the door handle, and then you can pick the window up because it's around the other side of the door handle. The other door handle has this back window bit to it, so you don't want to mess with that door handle. That door handle you've already done stuff with because you push the hand in and you transform that section. So these arms are transformed now for the moment. They will have more stuff to do later, but we will talk about them later. Next step is we're going to go ahead and stretch the legs out and take that heel piece and move it forwards and go ahead and collapse the foot into the leg forwards. Like his foot just goes up and it snaps into the front of his ankle. There we go. So now we've got these legs completely spread down, and let's go ahead and maneuver them, because having these legs in the correct environment, correct way, is going to really help out later on down the line. And all you have to do for these legs is you're just going to collapse their double knee. That's it. You're just collapsing the knee joint. And it's not even much space, okay? So you're just going to collapse it down just a bit. There it goes, and there it goes. All right. Now those are collapsed down, and we've got like a little L-shaped going on here with the legs till we get to the end. Now we're going to go ahead and line up all the leg stuff at the end, and let's go ahead and snap that stuff together so we don't have to worry about these legs for the rest of the transformation. They will be mostly complete, and they will just be waiting on the arms. So make sure you fold that panel back as far as it can, because this piece at the end will fold up to become the the butt of the car, the rear bumper and stuff. So we're just going to make sure it's all attached and laying out, ready to receive. And now we're going to come up here to the rest of the transformation here. Pick the hood up that's on his back. Go ahead and flip his head into that area. And this is a fun way to flip a head. Most heads are on one joint, you flip them back. But this one's actually on two. And when you push it back, it's actually going to kind of sink in there and fold down until it takes up all that space, and the head is going to be looking out forwards. It's just so neat. That was such a cool way to put the head in. You would think it's a different way, but it's similar to just putting the head on a swivel and pushing it in, and it's done. And this one has a couple of joints in there, and it pushes down and then in and then down a bit more, and then it snaps into place again. Oh, I love the snaps. I love me some snaps. Okay, after you've done that, we're going to go ahead and separate the upper body from the lower body. This guy does not have a waist swivel because his waist and his upper body kind of separate. His upper body and lower body separate at the waist. Then drag it back as far as you can. Okay, and don't pull too far, or else you're going to undo the knees, and you don't want to do that. I accidentally undid the knees a little bit. So now you got that forward. We've got the chest piece that has the radiator for the vehicle right there. And then we're going to go ahead and spin these two pieces on the front of him. They may do more things, but this joint they're on can come down just a bit. But if you push it down any further, it ends up causing a lot of problems. So I don't really do much with them except move them around slightly. But these are two bumper-like things. On the front of a car, it has that grill that goes immediately to the radiator. Well, that's what these two pieces are that are on either side of his chest, and they fold up. There's going to be a gap in the middle, but we're going to fill that gap in a bit. So don't worry about that gap. That gap is just there to entice you. That's it. So we're not even going to mess with that gap just yet. But make sure everything's straightened out. Okay, and line those things up so that they're just over the radiator and there's this tiny gap between them. And then we're going to then move this arm around. Okay, move this arm around so that this car is nice. And now we're going to take the hood, and the hood has this rubberized thing. I really like this rubber thing on the hood. It's that grill thing that we see on police cars, the little horns to allow them to ram into things without damaging their car. Yeah, that thing. That thing's made out of rubber on this one. Anyway, you want to fold the hood down, and that thing's going to go right between those two spots we just talked about. And if we've done it right, it will go between them. There it goes. And there is a spot. If you feel on this rubber thing, there is a little notch on the very end of it, and that notch is going to get folded into a spot between those two units there. It's not really going to work out too well just yet because we're not done transforming, but when we're done transforming, that will fold in there and it will stay. So at the moment, though, the front of the vehicle is almost complete. Isn't that neat? Now we're going to go ahead and reach to the back window here, and you can find the light bars, which aren't a separate piece. They're actually just one piece on this car. So we're just going to go ahead and rotate the light bar section around and reveal the front window that's been protected by the light bars. Now that the front window is revealed, we can match it up with the sides of this car here. Now let's go ahead and bring down the two sides. The arms, make sure that the windshield that folds in above the door is folded out, because that's going to it's not even going to clip into place, it's just going to rest against the other window. So we're just going to go ahead and squeeze everything together now, because we are almost done. Yeah, everything, if we've done it right this entire time, if you've followed my instructions, when you fold this section down, when you fold both of the arms together to combine to make the sides of the vehicle, if you've done it right, then what will happen is magical, and it will all come together. Isn't that neat? I think that's really cool, but I think I screwed the legs up, and I believe I did, because they need to be popped up. There it goes. All right, so pop the knees. Remember where we double jointed those knees and folded them in, and they were just kind of sitting there at a weird angle? Now you want to pop them up to add girth to the inside of this car and help stabilize some stuff, and then just go around and make sure everything is clicked together and everything is smoothed out. There's nothing visible. That's good. That's good. That's got a little bit of a lip on it, but I think that's manageable. That's manageable. You're explaining how to make it, not how to make it perfect. You're going to have to go through this guy over time and make sure you've pushed everything together that needs to be pushed together. And of course, go in here and snap that piece into place on the front of the vehicle. And look at that. You've got a very nice, very wonderful vehicle mode. I have to say, this is one of the better ones out there. Oh, wait, what's up with this? That's not supposed to be there. Ah, there it goes. Okay. There it goes. Now it rolls. Now it rolls. Did I screw something up, though, whenever I did that? A little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. There it goes. Look at him rolling around. Anyway, that is how you transform Studio Series Barricade, the one from the number 40 something. Um, it's a very fun transformation, I have to say. I do enjoy how everything comes together. It comes together quite nice. It looks a bit complicated, but then, it all just works out pretty well. And this is one of my favorite Studio Series Transformers to transform. He's a lot of fun to do it, and I'd have to give his transformation an you know what? It gets a 9 out of 10. I think this is a darn good transformation. It's got everything that you want from a transformation, and there's no shell forming here, which I really, really appreciate. So yeah, no, this guy's getting a 9 out of 10. I consider him an example of a good transformation, something that is fun, intuitive, and you can do multiple times and not feel exertion or frustration with. Cream, do you want to be on the video today? Or are you just going to lay over there, as far away from me as you can? What did I do to upset you? Do you want to give me more views on the camera? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching today. I've been your host, Blind Prime. That has been Cream the Cat. He's sleeping all the way away from me as he can. I think I upset him. Tune in tomorrow. I will go over the vehicle mode, do some comparisons with this vehicle mode and other vehicle modes from the Studio Series line, as well as, of course, Earthrise Cliff Jumper as an example of a Studio Series from another line. And then on Friday, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. We have J to do on Friday. So come Friday to watch me build the letter J out of Braille, and show up tomorrow to watch me do a little review on this card mode. And I hope you enjoy today's video. Until next time, bye-bye for now.